Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Danielle. I love to talk all about affordable living and intentional homemaking. So if you're new around here, that's what my channel is all about. If you are new, welcome. I'd love it if you would consider hitting that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up if you do end up enjoying it. And on today's video, we're going to be doing a little bit of homemaking. It is a beautiful fall day. It has been in the 50s and 60s for the past several weeks now, and I have been loving every single ounce of it. Our family are big outdoors people, so like we've been able to go hiking, we've been able to do a lot of walks around the neighborhood, as well as getting back into baking. I tend to not bake as much in the summertime because it gets really warm and I don't really like to have the oven on when I'm already in a very hot house, but I just start to ramp up that baking as soon as the fall time hits, and I absolutely love it. So I've got a ton of fun homemaking content for you today. Like I said, some time outside, some time in the kitchen, and just around the house. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. So we are starting off a day of homemaking with just taking care of all of our green friends around the house, all of our lovely plants. Some of these plants I have had for just a year or two. Some of these plants I have had for, I kid you not, 30 years now, and I absolutely love them. I love taking care of them, and I love teaching my son how to care for our plants as well. Here he is locking me out of the house, not helping me to get out with the watering can, but we finally got back out on the porch and we started watering our fiddle leaf fig and a few of our other plants. This fiddle leaf I actually got originally from Trader Joe's. I love them for fun little tropical plants like that. It was very tiny when I first bought it, but it has grown so big over the years. I think we've had it for about 5 or 6 years now, and it is just stunning in its growth. So I definitely would recommend going to Trader Joe's if you were looking for some nice plants. And then moving on with my day, I wanted to take some time to fix a shirt that I had gotten. I didn't get it thrifted, but I did get it secondhand. A friend of mine gave it to me, and I realized after wearing it one time that there was a hole in the arm. So I wanted to take some time to sew that up. Part of affordable living for me is taking time to take care of the items that you already have. So if something has a small rip or tear in it, I just take a few minutes to then sew that back together so that I'm actually taking good care of that item and making sure that I can get some more use out of it. Sewing is one of those skills that I learned from my mom and my grandma when I was really little, and I'm so grateful for learning those skills because it has helped me so much over the years, and I'm very grateful to them for teaching me how to do it. So I got this shirt all sewed up and ready to wear. Now, the next thing that I wanted to take some time to do was just write in our family calendar. We have this beautiful family calendar that we keep in the kitchen that has all of our family information in it. It has sweet photos of the year previous, and I love to hang it in the kitchen so that we can all follow what is up to come later that month, and we all know what is on the schedule. And then we usually round up our days with a nice family walk. I usually take both boys and the dog for anywhere from like a 2 or 3 block walk
to sometimes a 2-mile walk, depending on the day. As it has been getting cooler out, it has been so lovely to take those very long, amazing walks and just taking time to soak in all the beauty of the leaves on the ground, all of the fun that comes along with just enjoying that fresh fall air. And here is my son pretending to be a football player because that is his absolute favorite thing to do right now. So moving on to the next day, I was taking some time to just make a nice cup of tea. I don't drink tea year round, but in the fall and winter, I love a great cup of tea. And this pumpkin rooibos I got from Trader Joe's. I love it. It is delicious. If you've never tried it, it is the perfectly spiced pumpkin tea. And I am starting the morning off by getting out the dough that I had prepped the night before for our bread. I've showed this on my channel before, but I love to make sourdough sandwich bread at least every other week. Every once in a while, I make it every week, but honestly, we never go through 2 loaves that quickly. And this recipe actually makes 2 loaves. So I like to do this about every other week. So twice a month. It's really not that time consuming, and it's super easy. Once you make the dough, you are just going to stretch it out on your work surface in sort of a rectangle shape and roll it up to place into your bread pan. I like to spray my bread pans down so that the loaves don't get stuck into them, and then I set them aside to rise for a few more hours. While my bread was taking some time to rise, I went down to get the laundry. I know this is such a mundane chore. It's something that we do every single day. For me, I do it almost every single day because between me and the boys, and we also do some diaper laundry, it does take quite a while. But I just love finding these cute little socks in the laundry. Oh my gosh. Something that I love about doing this very mundane task is I know that my babies won't be in these tiny little clothes forever. So I just cherish every single time I get to fold each and every little piece of their laundry because it is so sweet and it's such a great memory of how tiny they are. And I just want to hold on to it for as long as possible. And on this day in particular, I was actually doing laundry because we were getting ready to go away on a little road trip, a little family weekend to visit some of our family. So when I am packing, I love to do laundry right before I pack and then fold up the fresh laundry and stick it right into a duffel bag. It's the easiest way that I have found to pack, to leave, because usually the stuff in the laundry is our most worn items. So it's super duper easy. And then going along with the idea that we were actually getting ready to head out of town, I wanted to make some sourdough pumpkin muffins because I wanted to have a nice, healthy, fresh snack to bring with us on the road trip. Now, okay, I said healthy. There is some sugar in these, but for the most part, they are really nice ingredient, lovely, delicious muffins. I made these last year. I thought they were so incredible. So I got out my recipe and I put all of my dry ingredients into one bowl. Then I put all of my wet ingredients into a second bowl and I mixed all of that together. Now, one of the things I love about fall baking is all the different ways that you can experiment with different flavors, different spices. Everything always usually comes out so delicious. And this pumpkin muffin recipe did not disappoint. Like I said, I do believe that I made a version of this on my channel last year, and I can link that video below. But I actually think this recipe was slightly different from the one that I did last year. So I will have that also linked in the description bar below if you are interested in making these as well. If you are somebody that has sourdough on you, this is a discard recipe. So if you have a little bit too much sourdough in your stash, it is a really great way to use what you have and not have to waste anything. Once I was done making both my dry and wet ingredients and incorporating them, I made the little streusel topping. This was so good and super easy. It's just flour, sugar, butter, and a little bit of salt. And it makes the best tasting topper for a muffin that I think I've ever had. And I just mixed all that together till it had a kind of light sand-esque texture to it. Very crumbly, very, very delicious. And as always, my sous chef is right on the counter with me, and my second in command, always helping me stir things up. Now for this, instead of grabbing traditional muffin tins, I thought it would be really fun to use this mini bundt pan tray, because I thought once you popped the muffin out, it would have kind of almost a pumpkin-esque look and feel to it. I love doing fun little things like this. It's just the littlest thing that puts your recipe over the edge, makes it cute, aesthetically pleasing, if you will as delicious. And I believe I got this bundt tray from Target a couple of years ago. This was not a recent purchase. I've had it for a couple of years now. Probably the better part of 7 or 8 years. And look how absolutely delicious these are. Not only do they look amazing, they tasted amazing as well. I would highly, highly, highly recommend using this recipe if you were looking for something fun to do with your family over the fall, having a nice fall treat, and or if you are needing something for your upcoming Thanksgiving. This is a great treat to bring with you to a fall festive party or a Thanksgiving dinner. It will make everybody so happy. They're absolutely delicious. I'm really interested to know if there is something that you guys absolutely love to bake. Let me know in the comments below if there is a fall favorite item that you love to bake. I'm always looking for some new recipes or ideas to be creative with in the fall season, and I'd love to hear what you guys are baking or enjoying this fall season. One of the other things that I like to do is hearing what people enjoy from other places like restaurants and whatnot. That's actually where my scone recipe came from. It is a Starbucks dupe knockoff. So let me know in the comments below, what's your favorite thing to bake in the fall? I'd love to hear from you guys. Once I was finished with the pumpkin muffins, my bread was finally risen and ready to go into the oven. I put that in for 45 minutes and then pulled my 2 beautiful loaves out, and I let them cool for a couple of hours. You always want to let your bread cool completely before you cut into it. This is what helps it from get super duper hard on the inside, but actually continue to stay light and fluffy. Nice light fluffy loaves. That's what I love to have when I am baking, so I'm so happy how everything came out. My baking for this day was stellar, and like I said, these muffins were a game changer. They made the road trip so much fun.
So thank you guys so much for stopping by our home today. I absolutely love it when you join me. Like I said earlier in the video, if you are new, please consider subscribing and give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment letting me know your name, who you are, where you're from. I love chatting with all of my subscribers in the comments. It's one of my favorite parts of doing YouTube. So definitely do that when you have a chance, and I will see you guys in another video really soon. I'm super excited because Christmas is just around the corner, guys. I know, it's crazy to even say, but it's coming. So have a wonderful week, my friends. Enjoy the rest of this fall season, and I will see you in another video really soon. Have a great day. Bye.